What's up? This is comedian Michael Statham on another episode of Comedians Who Can't Afford Cars or Coffee. I'm on location today. I came all the way to Montgomery, Alabama. I'm right outside of the radio station 97.9 Jams to interview today's guest on Comedians Who Can't Afford Cars or Coffee. Like I've said before, stand-up comics don't always just do stand-up comedy. We're entertainers. We like to meddle in other stuff. Well, my guest today, he is also a radio DJ right here at 97.9 Jams. He's been to my show Battle for O-Town. He'll be in the finale coming up here in January. Y'all, I want to welcome to the show today my good friend D. Anthony Turner. Everybody, welcome to Comedian Who Can't Afford Cars or Coffee, D. Anthony Turner.
What's happening now? I got a car and a coffee though.
Well, that's actually is my first question
Okay.
of every episode. I asked the other comics, hey, do you actually own a car?
Okay. Yeah.
And you know, it's,
I don't own the motherfucker. I still depend on it, but you know, it's basically mine.
It's in your name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a legit thing, or are you paying the car lot?
I'm paying the car lot.
Me too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
yeah, we 2 for 2.
I found that with a lot of comics that if they do own a car, it was given to them, or like one Amanda Crawford and Saskia B.
Yeah.
They were like, we just paid off our cars, but they didn't want to feel like they were special, so they were like, but the cars are real shitty. Like it needs work. It's just a Toyota Camry. It's not special.
As long as it gets you from here to fucking there, though.
But, you know, it's a playoff of Seinfeld's title, you know, and my whole idea was he gets all the celebrities. You know, I know a lot of comics that haven't quite made it.
Right.
You know, let's talk to them because I like that show because, you know, comics get together and they're talking. And these guys are big shots, but it seems that they talk about the same stuff that we talk about. So
yeah, because we all go through the same old shit.
Yeah. So, anyways, I mentioned in the intro that you work here at 97.9 Jams. What's that like, being a comic and a radio DJ? Does it play hand in hand, or?
Well, bruh, for real, that shit's so different. Like, well, one, I can, you know, do what I do here, you know, so I'm playing music, and I have times where I can speak my mind and boom, boom. But it's a difference than being on that stage in front of a real raw audience,
right?
Where you can really say, fuck Donald Trump. Then working at the radio station where you got to be conscious to certain people, and it's so many different laws and stuff, man. But it's dope. I will say it's a different experience, but it's something that's very beneficial to any career in entertainment. If you want to be a singer, a comedian, whatever, if you got the radio behind you, man, it's definitely beneficial and a push in a different avenue. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it all works out.
It seems like you need multiple platforms.
You do.
If you're gonna do entertainment, you want your name here and you want it there.
You do. You want your resume broad.
Yeah, show that you can do different things. I would think. Well, actually, I did radio back in college. You know, I didn't get paid for it. And,
shit, I barely get paid for it now.
And when I made the slips and curse words and stuff, nobody really got on to me. You know, it wasn't like a corporate thing.
Right.
But there's no instant gratification. I know, like for me, I love the crowd too. You know, when you hit that joke and
boy, you crazy! I see that shit down.
Yeah, somebody gets up out of their chair and walks around. You know, that is
that's the best shit ever. Now you don't know. You just get a call say, "Hey, the thing you said online about short people last night." You know, then man, you do calls with a motherfucker when somebody feel offended by what you say. So you got to walk a fine line between humor and not offending people. Whereas when we do comedy, we don't give a damn.
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while, I've seen people's faces go like, you know, when I say certain jokes and it's my show. Yeah. I'm a little worried about the word of mouth, you know. That's about the only time I worry about offending people. The other times, it's like, your show, I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
You feel me? Because me, I don't care, man. I feel like, well, for when I go to someone, like you said, when I go to someone else's show and I'm doing comedy, I have to play to the audience. Now, if every comic before me, I feel like it's drawing the line. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna draw the line. But I like to see what's going on because I don't want to offend the crowd who don't even know me yet.
Right.
But if you're coming to my show, which is mostly my fans, then I'm free to be who I am because you came to see what, you know what I'm saying? You came to see DeAnthony. Somebody say, hey, I want to go see DeAnthony. They know DeAnthony is going to be raw. He's going to be real. He's going to talk this. He's going to be that. He may say F you, you know, whatever. And you coming to see that. If you got offended at my show by anything I said, I don't give a damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a public speaker.
Sorry, not sorry. Have you ever been at like a cleanish show and been like, I was at one where they said it's gonna be clean, and me and all the comics are in the back watching everybody set to see how the crowd reacts, and then like that first person drops a curse word, and all the comics are like, freedom, man, we can do whatever we want. You know?
Oh yeah, man, it be like that, cause like, man, when you go into a clean show and they say clean, but sometimes people say clean and the audience don't even want clean.
Right.
You know, so they be want to hear the bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you, I pulled up. It was back in 2014. I was hosting the David and Tamela Man tour, and J.R. Brown went with me. Shout out to comedian J.R. Brown. It was in Augusta, Georgia, and we pulled up to this gospel show.
Okay.
Drunk as hell. And like, so the promoter sees like, oh, y'all smell good. So we had to go take a shower, change clothes. But the whole show, no cursing or nothing. They had fun, they laughed, I hosted it, JR opened up. And it was good, but it was that bliss. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. I guess it's just, I don't know, man.
I've been to some clean shows where afterwards they're like, man, I could tell you're holding back. I wish you just did your stuff.
Yeah.
And then other ones where, you know, I might have stepped over the line and they were mad about it. So, you know.
Yeah, well, I like I tell people when they call me for clean shows, I cannot cuss, but I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about.
Right,
you know
exactly.
So I'm going to play the line a little bit. And I think that's what's good about getting a dirty comic to do clean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're still getting the humor, but it's just, you know.
I'm gonna still be edgy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave out the curse words.
I'm gonna still be edgy. I'm just not gonna say the MF all the time or something like that.
I'm gonna figure out how to curse without cursing.
Right.
Especially when I find if you tell comics not to do something, they figure out a way to do it, like, and walk around it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I remember, like, you know, wanted everybody to be clean because my mom was going to be at the finale.
Oh, right.
DeAnthony immediately joked with my mom.
I had to get her on my side, man.
So she had a good time. She had a good time at that show.
Cool.
So I run shows, well, some shows. I haven't been that great at it, but I've been doing it.
You've been doing your thing, man. I can't lie.
I've been watching you and the other Montgomery crew on the internet, and y'all got the Royal Tour.
Yeah, the Royal Underground Comedy Tour.
Royal Underground Comedy Tour. And y'all been in a lot of places. Y'all been like Zanies and the Stardome.
Yeah, Huntsville Stand Up Live. Punchline in Atlanta.
Okay.
And then we working on Chuckles in Memphis right now.
I love Chuckles.
It's a slow process, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with, like, we've been doing it a year. We've been to 5 places, and we're just trying to put the pieces together, man. Try to boom it more. When you don't have the followers on social media, it's so hard, man. Because it's a new era of comedy now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even about funny no more. It's about who's gonna come to see you. You know what I'm saying? How many people are following you on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter? You know what I'm saying? How many likes you get? How many shares you get? And sometimes those motherfuckers ain't even funny, man.
No. I mean, it seems like you have to add one person to the lineup, and then you go get real comics. All right, well, I'm gonna fill it with good people, and I got the one person that's gonna draw a crowd. I know that every time I mention a name to a particular venue, the first thing they do is go on YouTube and see how many views you get. And if you don't get a whole lot of views, I know one really good comic that has traveled, played all kinds of places. Right. But his fans are older. They ain't on that shit. When the owner looked up the views, they didn't have very many at all. But Killer Bees. You know that name. I couldn't get him because he didn't have the views. So, which was amazing to me because the dude's hilarious.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy what comedy is becoming now, you know. But hey, man, it's just a different time. Shit.
So, but the Royal Underground tour has been going pretty good. Was that the thing? Y'all had something where you shot it for TV the other night?
No. That was this lady in Birmingham. She hit me up, and she was trying to film this TV pilot for an Amazon TV show. She's trying to.
Okay.
And she contacted me, and then got with DJ George in Hollywood, and she used us to help her film and tape her pilot to send also. It was dope, man. We didn't get paid for it. But
exposure kind of
yeah. So.
Yeah, I love that word.
Yeah, exposure.
You're gonna get exposure.
Yeah.
I did the music awards show, which I love that guy. I'm going on a cruise with him. But the first show was for exposure.
And you know what's
the second
crazy?
show was I was like, I got exposure. I need gas.
You feel me? Like they say exposure, but okay. In Alabama, I understand. I don't really need exposure. I just really did it because I love stage. You know what I'm saying? Exposure. If I wanted to really get exposure, I go to an open mic that same night in Birmingham, just do some bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I mean, it was good. We had good filming it. Man, I done been on 3 TV shows on national television and got paid for, and that's paid exposure.
Right.
So, but hey,
sometimes though, like to me, other than pay or not so much for exposure, but it's something I hadn't done before. Like when they said Alabama Music Award Show, I was like, man, I never hosted an award show.
How was it? It was dope.
It was a lot of fun. New experience. You learn about like how even bigger shows work. And I'd never been in the music stuff.
Right.
So I got to meet a lot of different musicians. And the second year was even like I kind of went in thinking it was going to be this way, and it was different because everybody remembered me.
Were you able to play with your humor, tell some jokes?
A couple of times. The second year, it was real. The first guy I went to introduce wasn't there.
Okay.
Which is terrible. It wasn't on TV though, thank goodness. Before they started filming.
So you can cuss then.
Yeah, well, yeah. But yeah, we had to hurry up. So at the end, they were like, kill some time, and they just really they like they tell you, all right, read this stuff and read this stuff. So it's not a whole lot of joking. But somebody started to heckle me.
Okay.
And when they did that,
you got there.
I took my gloves off, and the guy actually like filmed it and put it on the internet and told everybody not to ever mess with me. So it was great. I got a lot of exposure. Me and that guy are friends now. So
cool, man.
Met a lot of cool people doing it. So. New experiences.
Oh yeah, that was dope. I mean, I've been nominated for like the last 3 years. I never went though. I may go this year.
Yeah, I saw your name on there, and right next to mine, and I keep losing.
I know, right?
I was happy this year. Benny Mac lost, and I love Benny Mac.
Yeah. He won the year before, didn't he?
He won like every year up to this year.
So who won this year?
Jermaine Johnson, Funny Man.
Funny Man.
So,
okay. Was he there?
He was not actually.
Okay.
I texted him and told him he won, and then he asked me for what. He was real happy though. He said thank you for letting him know. He got a nice little trophy. They're nice trophies about that big. It's the state of Alabama on it.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck about that. Hey, you won what, motherfucker?
What was the organization? I'm like, damn, dude, how many awards do you just get texted about? I was like, it's like, this ain't my first text like this.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? I don't know how they do it, but you're not notified if you're nominated. Because I know I was never notified that, hey, you're nominated. Not the first year. I had to go online and somebody say, hey, your name's up here. I'm like, what? And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, I thought, because I got text message.
Yeah, this last year I did get a text message.
But I was working the show too, so I didn't, I was on the group message. In fact, the second time, I was still on the group message and they sent me a flyer and I wasn't on it. And I was like, why am I still in this group message if I'm not working the show? But, things worked out. I ended up back on the show. I'll be there this summer again. So
cool,
3 years in a row doing it. So look forward to new experiences.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a good actor. I watched one of your acting reels on Facebook the other day.
Yeah.
So you said you've been on TV. Was that for the acting thing, or were you doing stand-up, or?
Oh no. The acting reel was something I put together a couple of years ago to help land my agent. I landed an agent in 2015 with the People Store in Atlanta. Okay. And it's totally separate from my comedy. And the things I've gotten with them, I've done Atlanta with Donald Glover that was on FX. I was on season 1 of that, and I was on season 2 of Queen Sugar. And I just recently booked a gig for BET called Boomerang.
Oh, okay, nice.
So I was just in Atlanta filming that the last 2 weeks. So
how's that like a playoff though? Eddie Murphy?
Yeah,
movie?
yeah.
Okay.
It's actually a spinoff with their kids. 26 years later, they got a TV series.
Oh, okay.
And it's still called Boomerang. So it's dope, man. I feel like people are gonna really love the show. It comes out in the spring on BET, and it's gonna be crazy.
Okay, nice. Well, y'all make sure you check out D'Anthony Turner on BET. Now, is there, where else can they follow you? Of course, you can listen to him on 97.9 Jams.
Yes, sir, from 7 to midnight every night of the week. You can find me on Facebook, man, D'Anthony D. Turner. Instagram, Prince_DN. You can find me at your local whorehouses. No, for real, man. I just be in Montgomery, man. Anywhere, if comedy's anywhere in Montgomery, you pull up, more than likely I'll be there. If I'm not performing, supporting it. Alabama, period, for real. I try to come to as much shit going on if I can, if I have free time. So if there's any comedy going around, I'm gonna try to be in the vicinity, man.
Exactly. It's like if you have an off day,
yeah,
I try to get to anything I can. As long as I got gas money, I'm in Montgomery right now. I'm about to go to Birmingham.
Yeah, because we don't have enough. Montgomery doesn't have enough avenues for comedy. So we have to go to places like Opelika, where you have your avenue, and then Birmingham, where they have so many different ones. And back in the day in Birmingham, it was either the Stardom or nothing. Now you ain't even gotta go to the Stardom to do comedy in Birmingham. So many people have started up different things.
Yeah, I know we were working real hard back in the day.
Yeah.
I came down here. I'm trying to expand stuff in Lower Alabama, but I'm giving up. I'm going back to Birmingham here soon.
But you've been doing your thing, Opelika, man. I can't lie. Every time I came, I had fun, and the finales last year was dope.
Yeah,
it was big. So that's good,
cool,
man.
I'm glad you had fun.
Oh yeah.
I always worry, that it's a small town of Opelika, it's quiet,
but no, you're starting something that 10 years from now, when the new generation of comics have made it, they'll talk about where you started. Man, I remember doing Mike's Room back in Opelika. Like if you ever watch the old Def Jam comics on Netflix, they had the Def Jam 25 anniversary, and a lot of them were talking about where they started from up in New York, and they had these certain clubs they all went to before, and they were holding the walls. You know what I'm saying? That's just folks talk about that shit. Like
I still talk about the Rare Martini in Birmingham. It was a crappy stage, but me and Daryl J, Eugene Henry Jr., Charles Winston, we all just were there every Tuesday night.
People gonna talk about the damn bottling plant like that, man.
Right.
So the old battle for old time. So it's all a process.
Cool. Bama, roll tide.
Roll tide.
It's all about the process here in Alabama. That's right. Well, hey y'all, I'm glad y'all checked out the new episode. Make sure you follow D'Anthony Turner on all the social networks.
Please do.
The local whorehouse here in Montgomery. And follow me too. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. If you're